Alright guys, you made it through the crash course. Let's take a look at trimming videos. So here I am, I open up Adobe After Effects, and yes, it is 2023 that I'm working on, and I will update if there's any major changes to the steps that I take in the video, but for the most part, the same concepts work as it is going. So the same concepts that I use now are very similar, if not the same exact thing that I did in 2016 when I was starting. We are in a video. I'm going to go into new composition. And I'm going to name my composition. This is going to be the main show composition. So let's do Christmas Vacation tutorial. You do not have to put tutorial if you just want your Christmas vacation show. You will set it to the resolution that you use for your projector. You want to make sure it's the same thing. In between these, it doesn't really matter which one you choose. I usually just leave the default. Going down, frame rate, we chose that up there. Resolution, you can leave that. Start time code, you can leave that. Duration, this is something you might want to estimate. We can always change this later, but let's do a rough estimate. I'm going to say probably around 3 minutes will be what we will need. Background color, I just leave black, and then okay. And now you will see your black screen, and then your empty panel down here. I'm going to start off by trimming the video. So we have a video, so I'm going to go ahead and insert it in. You can go down to File, Import File. So here I am in my Christmas Vacation tutorial pack, and this is the full Christmas Vacation video that I showed you how to grab in the last video. So I hit that, and now it showed up here. To bring it down in, I'm just going to go ahead and drag and drop it into the screen. And then let's just grab the corner. And do you see how it makes it go all wonky? If you hold Shift, that will lock your ratio. So I'm going to go ahead, hold Shift, and pull it open. This is just for editing. We will trim it down a little bit. So let's talk about trimming our video. Looking at our video, we're going to start scrubbing across, and I don't need all of this in the beginning. I think it kind of distracts from everything. So this whole part of the video, not interested in. I want to see where he is out in the yard. So let's keep scrubbing through. The lights went out. All right, so she's going to start walking in, and he's going to walk out. So we'll pick it up right from where he walks out. There we go. All right, so he is walking out. She's walking into the house. I'm going to just continue moving forward, and what we can do, you can use the page up, page down buttons. You can zoom in a little bit if you want to get a little closer into the frame by frame. So there she goes. She is out. This is where I want to start. You have a couple different options of how you can trim to this spot. You can go ahead and you can grab this end and drag and bring it over. And if you want it to go right to that point, if you hold Shift, once you get close to where the cursor is, that line, then it will snap to it. So that's one way you can do it. Another way that you can do it that is nice and easy is by holding Alt or Option, depending on what you have, and using the left bracket tool, and then that will snap it right to it as well. So either way you want to do it works for me. Now this is going to be the beginning of your video, but it's all the way over here 55 seconds in. So I want this all the way at the beginning. And same thing, I'm just going to grab it, I'm going to drag it across, and to get it to start right at that beginning, I'm going to hold Shift, and then it will snap it to the beginning. So when we go over here, we'll see that our video at 0 starts with him walking out. Perfect. So now in the video, we're going to continue out. He's walking out. This is perfect.
Hey guys, I hope you are enjoying the tutorial so far. There is a lot of time and research that I put into all of these tutorials. It is great that we have platforms like this that I can help share and spread the knowledge. These tutorials are ad supported and from donations from generous viewers like you. In an effort to further share the information, give a better experience for the viewers, share files and resources, as well as support the channel monetarily, I created a website and a course. The website houses a lot of information and resources from many great contributors in the projection mapping community. It is updated regularly as new useful resources become available. The course, that's another resource that is continuing to grow. It acts as an organized and ad-free experience. There is exclusive content and resources that are included with the course enrollment. For instance, the media used in the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation tutorial series, well, that's in the course, included for free. You just need to click to download. The final platform is the store. In the store, you will find different resources that are available for purchase at reasonable prices. Keep an eye out for coupons and specials, especially during the off-season. All of the funds that are raised are reinvested back into the growth of the channel through purchases of hardware, software, and other things that can be used to create new tutorials, reviews, and demonstrations. There are 2 free things that you can do right now to support the channel. Please like this video and subscribe below. The more likes and followers that we have, the more likely companies are to send loaner or demo resources for us to work with and share on this website, all free for you to access. I thank you for your time and consideration of supporting this channel. Please enjoy the remainder of your free tutorial.
He's looking at it, and now it goes into the garage. I don't want the garage part. So now I'm going to split the video. So to split the video, you can go into Edit, and you can go into Split Layer, or you can see that you can use, I use a Mac, so it would be Shift, Command, and D. And I believe it would be Shift, Control, D for the Windows. So you can split the layer, and what that will do is put it into multiple layers. Now this layer is the one that you're going to want to adjust. So let's keep scrubbing through. Nope, not interested still. I want to keep going until he starts plugging it in. Alright, still nothing. Falling down the stairs. This is one of my favorite scenes. Alright, we don't need the freak out. Alright, so this is pretty far in, so I'm just going to go ahead and drag it. And keep going through. And she figures it out. And there we go. Okay, so he's coming up. So I'll start right there. Alright, so I'm going to use the Alt and bracket, or Option bracket. And now I'm going to drag this over so it matches, and holding Shift so it snaps right to it. Alright, so he's coming up. I like it. He's putting it together. Oh, back to the garage. Bummer. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to split the video again. So you can go up to Edit. That's probably the easiest way to show you right now. If you already have the shortcut, use the shortcut. And now it's split it again. And now I want to go back. So here I want the final connection. Alright, it's coming up. There we go. Okay. So right here is where I want this one to start. I'm going to use my Option or Alt and the bracket. Hold Shift to drag it over. And there it is. And I'm going to split the video. So Edit, Split Layer. And then I'm going to continue through. And perfect right here. Carry it over. And he's in amazement. The family comes out. And I'm going to go ahead and end this one. So now I'm going to do my option and close bracket, and that will end it. So you can see how I trimmed my video up, and now I turned my minute plus video down into 20-second clips. So I have my speed, and if you see that your rendering is taking too long, you can change it here by going full clarity, and you can see it cleared up a bit, and then you can bring it all the way down to quarter or leave it at auto where it figures itself out. And as we go through our clip, we have him walking out. He's picking up the cord. He's doing the long, big plug-in. It lights up, and then the amazement. Now, you might want to stretch this out a little bit longer, so I will show you how to do that next. But let's get some audio in here, and you can see that there's audio on all of these, but we don't necessarily want the audio playing for these because we have chopped this up so much. So we'll take the audio for this one, and this one, but then when it gets to the hallelujah, we want to make sure that we can extend the audio, and once we start changing the speed of it, it will change the audio as well. So we can click on it, hit Control C or Command C and V, and then we will have a nice duplicate layer. And then what we're going to do is drag out that layer so we can hear the sound that goes along with it. And it would help if I turned my sound back on. All right, and actually this is right about where I usually cut it. That just happened by chance. So I have mine cut, and we'll go over. Mine is cut at 32:02, if that helps you, from what we have done so far. But now you'll see that this video is going over top, and I don't want the video to be over top. So I don't want to be able to see it, but I want to be able to hear it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the video for this feed, and that's the eyeball here. So I'm going to turn off the video so I can't see that layer, but I can still hear the layer. And then it won't override this one as well. So we have gone over how to cut everything, but now I want to stretch it out. And so I want to make this clip here of him looking around, and I want to get it all the way out to this 30-second mark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click back on my selection tool, and I'm going to take this and I want to stretch it all the way out to meet the end. So if I right click and I go up to time and to time stretch, it's going to give me some options here where I can change my stretch factor or duration. That's one way that you can stretch it. So if I put like 16 and then hit OK, then it's going to stretch out, but that doesn't get it all the way to the end.
Hey guys, I hope you are enjoying the tutorial so far. There is a lot of time and research that I put into all of these tutorials. It is great that we have platforms like this that I can help share and spread the knowledge. These tutorials are ad-supported and from donations from generous viewers like you. In an effort to further share the information, give a better experience for the viewers, share files and resources, as well as support the channel monetarily, I created a website and a course. The website houses a lot of information and resources from many great contributors in the projection mapping community. It is updated regularly as new useful resources become available. The course, that's another resource that is continuing to grow. It acts as an organized and ad-free experience. There is exclusive content and resources that are included with the course enrollment. For instance, the media used in the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation tutorial series, well, that's in the course, included for free. You just need to click to download. The final platform is the store. In the store, you will find different resources that are available for purchase at reasonable prices. keep an eye out for coupons and specials, especially during the off-season. All of the funds that are raised are reinvested back into the growth of the channel through purchases of hardware, software, and other things that can be used to create new tutorials, reviews, and demonstrations. There are 2 free things that you can do right now to support the channel. Please like this video and subscribe below. The more likes and followers that we have, the more likely companies are to send loaner or demo resources for us to work with and share on this website, all free for you to access. I thank you for your time and consideration of supporting this channel. Please enjoy the remainder of your free tutorial.
So I see that I have to go further here. So I'm going to go, and right now it's at about 30 seconds, and I need to get it up to 32 seconds. So what I'm going to do is click on this, and I'm going to go up to my time. I'm going to go to time stretch, and then I'll add 2 seconds onto my 16, and that will get me up to where I need to be for that final end of the video. So now as you look, you'll see that it clicks, and then it will have the full face going nice and slow, panning back and forth to fill out that whole time. So the last step that I do, I personally like to clean this up because you can see that there are a lot of snips here, and this area is going to get very filled very quickly. And to keep things nice and clean, I do something called pre-composition. So essentially what that does is it just takes all of these, puts them together into one composition so it looks like one line. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on the top one, go down to the bottom one, hold shift and click. And then I'm going to right click and go to pre-compose. Now I'm going to name this, and this is going to be trimmed. Let's do Clark scene trimmed. Or how about we do Clark lights scene trimmed. And then I'm going to hit OK. And just looking at these options before I hit OK, I'll see move all attributes into the new composition. That's what we want to have. So that way it cleans everything up. And then I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And now you can see that that has sunk down into one Clark light scene. And that composition will last out through the whole thing, but still cut where you need it to be cut. All right. So that wraps up our trimming video. We are now going into our next session. Good work.